I called him out. I thought, again, of every single time the Knicks were over the cap. And
he was dead money for New York for
I think he still is.
Long time.
Is who's more dead money in New York, Allen Houston or Bobby Bonilla?
Bobby Bonilla. Bobby Bonilla.
Maybe. Let me see what this.
Bobby Bonilla is
2030, right?
He's paid for another 10 years.
Yeah, it's 2030.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Deferred money. Genius.
My gosh. Still.
$1 million a year,
Make your move. Make your move. Okay, so we love it when people call the show and say that we're here for them in tough times. And we have been here on our show during the pandemic pretty much every single day. And I want to thank you guys for being here, everybody, and those who are working at home. And I just want to say the following here. And I know I might be disappointing some of the 454s out there, certainly in the YouTube stream, that say that they enjoy watching us every single day. We're going to take a summer hiatus. It's been a long time since I've been, off during the summer. Right before this show began, about 6 summers ago, is pretty much the last time. We've been working like crazy.
Around the clock.
Oh, right, around the clock. And so with NBCSN and its schedule being chock full of Premier League action in our time slot for the next several weeks, next foreseeable future, we figured now would be the time to just, tap the top of our helmet and take some time, be with our families. And then when sports is slated to return later on in July, NBA, NHL, NFL training camps, baseball opening day, the Rich Eisen show will be there for you. Okay, so knock on wood if you're with me, and wear a mask. Wear a mask so then when we return in July, later in July, we'll have live sports. Please, everybody, stay healthy and safe. And that'll wrap.
Are you ready? Songs that define the 80s.
Let's go!
From big stars to big beats. Even big hair. They're all hits. But there can only be one number one. Billboard's top 500 songs of the 80s. Extended by popular demand. Listen now through June 29th. Channel 32. Or listen at home with Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, or however you stream in the house.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company helps you customize your home insurance so you only pay for what you need. Unlike things you paid for you didn't need, like the Vacnado 2000. A Wi-Fi connected vacuum that uploads Dust Bunny data to the cloud for real-time optimization. Whatever that means. But really, it's just a very expensive doggy chew toy. With Liberty Mutual, get customized home insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Back to work at that job? The one you realized isn't for you? Well, that's if you're lucky, right? Make your move. You can start a new life as an IT pro in as little as 4 months from the comfort of your own home, even if you have zero computer experience. Take control of your future now. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. Live online classes meet just twice a week. It's not rocket science. It's mycomputercareer.edu.
Patrick was way behind on his IRS taxes.
I was in way over my head. The total amount ended up being somewhere just over $30,000. $30,000.
Then the IRS came to collect.
Started getting letter after letter. A lien had been filed against me. They were going to basically hang me completely out to dry.
He had to do something.
That's when I reached out to Optima Tax Relief.
Patrick's life quickly got a lot easier.
It was very easy, pretty much hands off. They picked up the ball and ran with it.
And how'd it go?
I couldn't believe it. I had to ask 2 or 3 times. I saved an incredible amount of money.
How does Patrick feel about Optima?
Couldn't be happier. They definitely helped me. Optima Tax Relief, the best place to call. They're the best in the business.
Do what Patrick did and call Optima Tax Relief for a free consultation. Call 800-725-9935. 800-725-9935. 800-725-9935.
Optima Tax Relief. Capital One knows life doesn't alert you about your credit card.
Hey, couch surfers, we've got nonstop tunes to keep you rocking while you work. Oh, and Colleen, yes, you Colleen with a K. Your free trial of Movie Plus ends tomorrow, and your card may be charged. Do you want to continue or cancel?
So meet Eno, the Capital One assistant. Eno looks out for surprise charges, like when free trials expire, and helps if you need to fix them. Eno, Another way Capital One is watching out for your money when you're not. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Limitations apply.
This is Solly from No Laying Up, and you can now hear episodes of the No Laying Up podcast every week on SiriusXM. Each episode features commentary and interviews with some of the biggest and most entertaining personalities in golf, from the top-ranked players in the world to course architects, broadcasters, and many more. Listen to the show every Monday and Friday night, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern on Dan Patrick Radio, Channel 211, or anytime on demand with the SiriusXM app by searching No Laying Up.
Isn't it about time for somebody's favorite radio program?
The Tony Bruno Show.
The man chosen to save American radio from its horrible future.
He didn't invent radio. He just perfected it.
Tony Bruno Show with Harry Maid.
Parental discretion is advised.
The godfather of sports radio. It is a final. Here is Tony Bruno. Tony Bruno.
It is freaking Free Speech Friday, Harry Mays. Are you ready to crush the final day of this week?
Yeah, because it's the first day of going green in Pennsylvania. Let's see if it lasts until Monday.
Well, the recycling day was yesterday, Harry, so we're not going green anymore. We're just going to throw stuff in the street this weekend. And we'll go up to the Benjamin Franklin Parkway here in historic Philadelphia and pitch a tent this weekend and go real green and hang out in the grass. We'll graze in the grass. It's a gas. Can you dig it? Remember who did that song, Harry?
No idea.
The Friends of Distinction. Come on, man. That's bad knowledge right there.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, it is green, except in Lebanon County. Did you see that story? Apparently in Lebanon County up in Pennsylvania, they were protesting because they went green before they were supposed to go green.
Well, yeah, there's a plant up there in Fredericksburg, which is northern Lebanon County, that apparently has a meatpacking plant that has a lot of cases, and they traced so many cases in the state to that one zip code.
And that's what's happened around the country in many of these meatpacking facilities. A lot of people in there work in close quarters. They live together, a lot of them.
Right.
And so that's when the COVID spreads. But the big story today, Harry, before we get to sports, Florida and Texas, the bars are closed.
That's right.
They shut them down at noon. If you wanted to do a nooner today, how about that?
You better get some takeout, bro.
Wow. So we'll pour one out for our friends in the state of Texas and in the state of Florida, Harry. Because it is a Friday. You know what happens on Friday around here?
Well, we get loose.
Exactly.
But they can join
it's happy
us
hour.
at home.
Well, yeah.
I mean, they can create their own little wine cellar-ish kind of idea.
Right. It's not
Listen
exactly
to the show.
the square grouper, though, overlooking the Jupiter Lighthouse and the inlet there.
Grouper?
Yeah.
We won't be doing any of that today, Harry, until later on tonight, hopefully.
Well, we'll make sure they have a good time. If they join us for a pop or two, we will make sure that you have a fantastic time where you're not even going to miss going to the bar.
Exactly. So later on, we will pop the Tito's.
Okay.
We still have wait a minute. There's a bottle up there, Harry, that's hiding in the corner.
Yeah, I see it.
And then we have another one here that's dangerously low.
Yeah.
But we have enough to make it through the show. That's all that really
we got
matters.
stateside, too, that has yet to be tapped.
Yes, but we have a Tito's here that's dangerously
And there's
low.
another one that looks full.
No, that's a full one
That's
in the
a full
back.
one, and then there's one over here.
I don't know who keeps hiding these bottles.
Yeah. I think it's Pat Canine.
Somehow, I think we're going to be okay today.
I think 2 bottles of Tito should get us through.
He shows up here on Fridays right around 4:30 and then rearranges the bottles.
Yes, except he was no-show last week.
And he already called in saying that he's not going to be here today.
No. Oh, 2 weeks in a row.
No.
Jeez.
Well, at least we have enough vodka for the rest of us. Not Pat Egan. He's drinking with Martinez somewhere.
He doesn't drink. He drinks Mountain Dew.
What's the matter with him, man?
Yeah.
Anyway, the corona cases are surging in Florida, Harry. Texas had 4,400 hospitalizations. You know, and I don't want to get into this because if you can look through all the numbers and you can say, wow, the fact is, bottom line, people are not dying.
Right.
In fact, in Miami-Dade County in Florida, which has had the most cases because there's a lot of people down there.
High-density population.
They have been doing free COVID testing, and people have been in line getting tested. And again, I'm not downplaying it. Don't do crazy stuff.
But when you hear this stuff,
it makes the way they present it. It makes you think that these people have got a death sentence.
Yes,
exactly.
That's the way it's presented, and that's what bothers me about it.
Me too. There's long lines at testing sites. They've had 122,960 confirmed cases statewide since it started. That's just tested positive. That's not deaths. There have been 946 deaths, 3,400 total deaths in the entire state of Florida, a very highly populated state. Look at New York State, the number of deaths there, 5 times as
many.
many.
I still contend that even those numbers are not all real COVID
So
deaths.
everybody,
we also should look at the ages of the people who
and
passed
pre-existing conditions.
Bottom
and all that
line
sort
is
of thing.
this. You got governor on governor crime now.
Right.
You got now Cuomo's ganging up on DeSantis. Everybody's ganging up on Abbott in Texas. And so all these governors who want to basically not take any responsibility for saying that the protesters can go out there and that's fine because it's not going to spread it.
Right.
But if you walk around on a beach with somebody, you're the killer.
This is a very smart virus, Tony.
Yes, it is.
It knows who
it's
to attack.
incredible.
It really
it's
is.
incredible. Why do we need contact tracers when the virus knows exactly where to go?
Exactly. I think Vince McMahon should set up a governor battle royal for the summer.
I agree.
Wouldn't
You
that
know
be
what
great?
I think is even more impressive is that it knows where not to go, and then as soon as we start releasing certain areas, it learns.
Right.
It's like
to
Santa
go-
Claus.
Yeah.
Well, it's on the internet. I mean, it follows the news.
It follows the news.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like Santa. He knows when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake.
He knows if you've been bad or good.
Yeah, so be bad for goodness sake. That's what we're going to do. If we're going to die, let us die drunk at least. Which is one of the great T-shirts. That's probably our #1 seller in the TonyBrunoShow.com/store.
Closely followed by.
Wait, there's an update?
Yes. Closely followed by the signature Harry Mays T-shirt. I am pissed off.
Wow, that is moving up the food chain.
I heard I am
#2.
pissed off is #1 with a bullet.
Oh,
right now.
wow. Don't say bullets around here.
no,
Harry.
it's-
Come on.
So go to TonyBrunoShow.com. Shop.
Shooting up the charts.
The shop on
man.
TonyBrunoShow.com.
Where's Casey Kasem when we need him most to do
tell you
Casey's
what.
will count down the top T-shirt sales? By the way, the Tony Bruno Show podcast with Harry Mays, #5 on Apple Podcasts.
Yes.
Right? Yes. This is breaking news.
When was this?
Robin told me the other day, and then we forgot. We buried the lead
The
story.
other day.
That just shows you how humble we are here.
That should have been on a plane on a banner going over
You're
Talladega
right.
Raceway
You're
last
Exactly
weekend.
right.
There was one of those.
Jesus.
It was like one of those ranker emails that we got sent, and it said that we were #5 on the Apple podcast, sports podcast.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want to be this week.
Well,
Let's see if we can move up into the Mount Rushmore.
5 ain't cutting it.
No, 5's
right?
okay.
It's good, but it's not. We
It's
need
not
better.
Mount Rushmore.
Right.
We better do these Mount Rushmores before they blow it up. Then what a radio station? What a sports radio station is going to do if they blow up Mount Rushmore? What will we refer to the top 4 in any sport?
That's a good point.
That's why I'm here, Harry. That's
Yeah.
why I do this.
You raised the big questions that I cannot answer.
Anyway, we got NBA talk. We've got NFL talk. Zeke getting sued by his pool cleaner, who's a chick.
Right.
Did you see that story?
No.
Yes. Interestingly enough, Dak had allegations that his dogs bit somebody back in 2019. Who let these damn dogs out, man?
I don't know.
Wow, what up with the Cowboys, man?
How about them Cowboys?
Zeke's had a pretty active month, man.
Yes,
he's got
he
the
has.
COVID, and then he's
got the
he's getting
Rona.
sued because of his dog.
Yeah. Not one dog, not 2 dogs, 3 dogs. Ezekiel Elliott sued by his pool cleaner who alleges. See, let me show you the difference between the news story and this story.
Right.
The pool cleaner alleges that his dogs, his being Ezekiel Elliott's dogs, ambushed her. A Rottweiler and 2 bulldogs. Ooh. She was cleaning the pool, and the Rott bit her arm and dragged her. The bulldogs then went for the legs. They sweep the legs.
Wow.
They were yelling. Zeke was yelling, sweep the legs. No, I don't even know if he was there. She was injured so badly, Harry, that she had to have surgery to repair the damage on her arms. She still has scars, and she still has $200,000 worth of pain and suffering that she once dealt with.
Well,
I mean, she's probably going to get something.
yeah, I'm pretty sure she will. I mean,
Hopefully she doesn't get the Rona.
when you have, it's pretty hard to fake dog bites. It's pretty
Yes.
easy to.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to self-mutilate like that. Would you
No.
self-mutilate for a
But you
$200
can't.
check?
I think some of those people living on Ben Franklin Parkway would.
Well, of course,
That
they'll
I
do
passed
anything
on the way to work here.
Exactly. But, of course, we got even more breaking news in the world of college football, Harry. Who would have thunk it? College football now a victim of the cancel culture. The big story in college football, Oregon State, Harry.
Oh, boy. I know where this is going.
You know what they do up there when they play college football.
They have the Civil War.
The Civil War, the big
Yes.
annual rivalry game. No more Civil War, Harry.
The Ducks and the Beavers.
Whenever the Ducks and the Beavers get together, I always like when USC played the Beavers, Oregon State. Because when you got the Trojans and the Beavers getting together, something always
That's
good
a party.
happen. Exactly right,
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying? At least
Yeah.
it's a safe party.
Right, they should just call that game the party.
The party.
The orgy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The gangbang, not the Mick
Not the
gangbang.
Mick gangbang.
And that is one of the questions I've already put out because I look on the trending things on Twitter. Yeah. Twitter is still alive at this hour, even though they're shedding 500,000 people in the last couple of days. Did you see that?
No, what do you
That
mean?
new Parler app has picked up 500,000 new followers.
Is that right?
In the last
It's
3
the
days.
number one downloaded app on the Apple Store.
Okay, but are people leaving Twitter and
I don't
canceling
know.
their
I
accounts
don't
to
know
go
that.
there?
I don't think there might be some. I think most people are trying it out. They're still like
I'm
we're
on there
doing.
now.
We're,
I mean,
we're
I
on
started.
both.
I got 1,100 followers now. Follow me on the Parler app. It's basically a free speech place. It's not, They don't have a Nazi sitting up in a room determining whether what you said or not is okay by their rules. You can say whatever you want on there. Now, you can't threaten people. They still have guidelines. But I'm on there. So if you want to follow me at Parler.
I'm on there as well. We're under the same Tony
Umbrella?
Bruno show and Miss Robin Austin on Parler as we are on Twitter everywhere
Exactly
else.
right. So join me in the Parler.
Okay.
Not the living room, Harry. That's Sunny Hills exclusively.
I'm going to
The
remain
parlor.
in the garage.
You're going to remain
yeah.
in the garage?
Yeah, I'm
Better
not
make
going
sure
to
you
the
don't have a
parlor.
pull down. Better get an electric garage door closer, though.
Oh,
Harry.
yeah, of
You don't want to
course.
have any controversy in your garage.
That's true.
I don't want to have to be dealing with that with you, Harry.
Trust me, you won't.
You don't even have a garage, do you?
Yeah, I do, actually.
You have a garage?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have electric garage door
Of
opener?
course, yeah.
Isn't there a pull-down rope
Well,
that's
in
an
case the
emergency
power
thing? Yeah.
fails,
If
yeah.
you pull it and it disengages from
Yep.
the track system.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
We have high energy today.
I know.
Right off the
It's
bat.
a Friday.
That's right.
And I'm on my medication again. I'm so
Yes,
happy.
Robin got her dope yesterday.
Jeez.
Let's give her a roaring round of applause.
How long has it been?
It
'Cause I was about ready to throw you out of here.
2 months.
2
2
months.
months of struggling with new insurance and trying to get them to say like if your doctor prescribes you something,
Yeah.
how is it that your insurance company can tell you
You can't
it's
get
not
it.
necessary?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they sent me a letter saying we deem that your medication is not necessary. That does not make sense
The doctor
to me.
says it
Right,
is.
right.
But you, insurance company people,
Right.
say no.
Somebody sitting in a cubicle
Yeah.
somewhere is
Exactly
telling
right.
you that, that
2
you don't
months
need
it
that
took me
medication.
fighting it.
By the way,
Finally
breaking
got it.
news: John McMullen is not on Parler, but he just linked into MySpace today, and he will be with us on the show today.
I know.
The great John McMullen coming up in our second hour. You know who's going to join us this hour? A very special guest,
I know, a first time on the program,
first
too.
timer, but not the first time we've talked to this guy.
Oh, no. I mean, if you're on SB Nation Radio, you know this guy well.
Exactly
Yes.
right.
And
well,
on
anywhere.
Twitch because we host him prior to the show.
Well, true.
We don't ghost host him, do we?
Yes, we do.
Oh, beautiful.
Absolutely.
He's got almost as many jobs as Ryan Seacrest.
I think Ryan's lost a bunch of those in the last
Has he?
couple of years. Yeah. Not because he's not good, but because there aren't any jobs. All these shows stopped taping.
Well, then Adam Shine. He's got almost as many jobs as Adam Shine.
Well, I mean, they're both good.
Yeah.
But yes,
Love
the
Adam
fabulous Eytan Shander, a.k.a. Shander Show, will be joining us here.
And I got the Swipe Right T-shirt on.
Ah,
and he's on it
nice.
today.
People love that
At
shirt.
Shander Show on Twitter.
And we also want to remind everybody that if they want to enter to win
The bag?
the beautiful, beautiful Loud Bags Inc. golf bag.
Flagadelic.
The Flagadelic.
It's beautiful. It's got the American flag on there.
They need to go to twitch.tv/Tony Bruno Show and enter there with the hashtag LoudBagsInc.
Loud Bags Inc. You have to do it on the Twitch stream. Hashtag Loud Bags Inc. You automatically get entered. And then next Wednesday, we're going to pull a winner of this beautiful bag. They're coming up. Nike's coming up with one. It'll have the Chinese flag all over it.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. And it'll also have the $790 million loss price on it, thanks to LeBron and all the people in the United States who stopped buying that crappy stuff. Wonder if they count the looting of all the shoes that were taken in the last quarter.
As sales?
As that's part of the $790 million loss.
I don't know. Good question. Once again, a question I don't know
That's
the answer
why I'm here.
to.
I answer questions and ask questions and question answers. We're coming back. Eytan Shander in his house. Next.
All right, folks. Everybody that is listening right now.
We've got Tony Bruno Show gear, yo. Check out the TonyBrunoShow.com shop for all your beautiful and I am pissed off T-shirts. And don't forget the popular, if we're going to die, let us die drunk at least, plus new T-shirts.
That's coming
and
down
other
over the Twitch stream. I didn't know if you were doing that intentionally. That's okay.
That's okay.
We need to pimp the
We do
shirts.
need to pimp it, but in this particular case, I want to let everybody know that is watching on video. If you're watching on Periscope, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Facebook, because we are pushing everybody over onto the Twitch stream so we can see all of your comments, because we love all of you and we want to recognize all of you, switch over to twitch.tv/Tony Bruno Show. It is free to sign up if you are not a Twitch account holder yet. It doesn't cost you anything. All you need to do is follow, which is free as well, and then you can join the chat room, and that is the only place where you can continue watching the show, because we are going to be turning off our other platforms after this break.
No.
So every day we will have the first segment and the first commercial break on the other platforms, but then we are shutting you off. So Twitch will be the only place where you can watch the entire show.
And what do you mean TMC D215? Twitch screen does not get ignored.
No.
Nobody pays more attention to their Twitch screen than we do.
Here's the deal, folks. This is in anticipation to something really exciting happening in August. Starting August, on Tuesdays, Twitch is going to start putting the Tony Bruno Show on the front page. Starting Tuesdays, it's going to be called Sports Radio Tuesdays, and that's how come we want everybody, as many people as possible, to be over there. So it's a free app to download onto your phone. You can watch us on a computer screen, on a tablet, everywhere that Twitch is available. And again, it's free. So go to twitch.tv/Tony Bruno Show and do it now, because coming up here in just a few minutes at the end of this break, I will be turning off the other platforms. And the reason why also is that YouTube cuts us off with music. So this way Tony can play his music to his heart's content on Twitch. So do it, because you want to have fun with us. Right, Harry?
Yeah.
We will still have the breakouts of the shows available on all those other platforms like YouTube. The video, the interviews and stuff will still be available out there. But Twitch is the place to be.
Welcome back to the Tony Bruno Show with Harry Mays on SiriusXM 211.